is Cheryl Rose coming to you with the live chat. And I got some Rolling Stones playing in the background here. Okay? So I just want to make sure we're all live, and everybody just please start typing in. Okay? Your questions are going to be answered today, folks. I hope that everybody's having a great day today. It's Tuesday, the 2nd of June. Baby dolls, I hope that you wrote your goals down yesterday. Okay, today's another shot at writing your goals down because we're coming closer and closer to the 4th, 5th, where we have the full moon and our solar eclipse. Okay, take with you what serves you up into the 10th power, and what doesn't serve you, out the door, baby dolls. I'd write what doesn't serve you on a piece of paper. Doesn't serve me anymore. Rip it up in a million little shreds or burn it up, throw it away down the toilet, whatever. Because that is you manifesting, I'm getting rid of negativity. And as you manifesting, I only accept the most positive of energies, okay? I only accept the best of the best, okay? Take good care of yourselves. You are your own temple, okay? You don't accept negativity. Accepting negativity means nothing. Don't bother being on the show. Just gave you some free advice. Okay, let's see who's going to be calling in first. I wonder if we're going to hear from our fabulous friends from Moscow, Lithuania, and many others. And it's a crapshoot today, people, like it is every time we go live. My Spreaker is not working, so we have to figure out why Spreaker is not working today. But that's all right. We got cards, we got information, we got questions to be answered, and we've got a hairstyle today that I don't know what it is. It's called This Is What Happens in New Jersey. Okay, so spoke to some wonderful people last night, beautiful artists coming out. They're going to be coming to the forefront. I hope they're listening today, and if you are, please feel free to write in, ask a question. If you don't want to ask a question, just hang out in the chat room and feel the love, feel the good energy, because that's what we do. Okay, and yesterday a lot of people made friends with one another, and that's going to carry on. Okay, so as the live chat starts, everything seems to be working, and I'm really not supposed to be live, but only because I called up YouTube and said, hey, I've got like almost 4,000 views. Make me an offer I can't refuse. So they're letting me do live. I don't have enough. I don't have 1,000 people, but I have 3,500 to 4,000 views. So I worked a deal with them. You have to, move and groove with these people. Otherwise, you just hope everything starts streaming correctly. And of course, thunder's outside. It's so witchy when there's thunder outside. So now I want to show you, a lot of people have asked me and also purchased from me the special candles that I make. They call them magic candles. They're manifesting intention candles for all parts of your life. And I'm going to show you what I make. Okay, I have them ready here. And so I knew to show you. Now I have all my own essential oils that I make, and I put all beautiful, beautiful mojo on them. But this is one that I showed you for New Year's Eve. But this one, if you can see, I make these. Okay, and do you see all the carvings in there? Okay, those are the runes, and some are other different symbols that mean things to the person that I'm making the candle for. And I'm going to push it this way so that you can see the top. Okay, now these candles that I make, this is a medium-sized one. This is a particular candle that matches my eye color beautifully, really. It's a purpley blue. This one is for opening new doors. Okay, we got the love, happiness, health, opening new doors, money, things like that, changes in one's life. So what you do with a manifesting candle, you're not going to put this in any kind of candle holder. You're going to put it in a dish or a bowl, like a big soup bowl. Sometimes I put it in like an empty spaghetti bowl or spaghetti pot, because this thing is going to take on a life of its own. It's spiritually charged, and people don't believe me. They take pictures and they show me what happens. And my friend John from Maryland, he can testify that he has had many of these candles, and they do work if you work with them. So, when you're going to manifest, this is an object that's made by hand for that particular person and intention. And you have to talk to the candle. You have to manifest, talk out loud to yourself. Who cares? It's your candle. It's your manifestation, what you want. So as you light this, it's going to burn for a couple of days, and it's going to burn in many different shapes and forms. You don't put it out. So it burns through the day and the night, and you're constantly thinking about the goal. This is a manifestation tool. So this is for opening new doors for somebody. This is just a template. Okay, this is my template. So it's filled with protection energy and all types of spiritual energy for manifesting new doors opening. So you're going to be thinking about when that flame is lit, everything is starting to work because you're pushing the energy even further to come bigger and faster and more potent towards you. Okay? It's like reading a good book twice. You remember the ending, but the ending somehow changes, and you might have picked up other stuff that you forgot. So this candle is going to burn for like 5 to 7 days. And the intense energy that you put into this, you will see results. And it smells delicious. And it has many, many different essential oils on it. And I send it to you. Right now we're going with USPS. It's most economical. And I go internationally and nationally, cross country. And I don't sell it on Etsy. No, this is one of a kind, made to order if you ask me. And please, always just ask. And they're very reasonably priced. I'm not going to say prices online because that would not be nice. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Ta-da! Maybe I'll light one for you guys, depending on who calls in. Okay, people. Maybe Miguel's going to show up today. Please write in. Some money candle. This medium size. This one smells even more intense. It actually smells like money because I use real pieces of money that I use in here. Look at that. That matches eyes too. Look. Okay, if you could see that better. Okay, there's all different meanings and symbols on here that I put that mean something, but the colors are all green energy. And up here, if we turn over here, we're going to see exactly the star shapes. And sometimes people see spirits and angels of all types when it's lit. And it has helped many people. And I am not the type to sort of push sales, but you've asked so many times. You saw my New Year's Eve videos when I was doing my manifestations for the new year. And because we're coming up on the eclipse and people wanted to know what can I show. Okay, so, hey, we have small, medium, and large. This is medium, and it's very heavy. Very heavy. It's made by hand. So I pour this. It's a labor of love. And it's one of a kind. And I also have these copyrighted or patented and copyrighted. They're works of art. They're considered works of art. The Library of Congress. Each one is unique and different. And since it is made to burn down whatever it is rendered, keep what happens to shapes, because you're going to see the shape that it takes on. Okay, it's sort of, I can't explain it. If you have had one of these, you can testify to me on the live chat here how your life has changed. I wish John Levac was online. He's a busy person working on houses today, so he probably won't be here for us. But this is how big it is. They took my lighter and they took my sage. The sage thief and the lighter thief. Why? This is just the way retrograde is. Things go missing. I think the sage police came in the middle of the night and took my lighter and my sage. That's okay. The house has been saged so much, the smell in here is always sage and delicious. Okay, so people will start to stream in, and yeah, I can't upload to Spreaker right now because Spreaker's not working. speaker's not working. So if anybody is making their own YouTube channel, I would advise you to get the Tube Buddy, and that helps you create better videos. All right. And it helps you create videos that are more appealing to people because you have the hashtag thing and helps you really put it together. When I first started, I didn't know shit from Shino on how to make a video. Just show up and talk. That's all I did. I showed up and I talked, and it sucked. But I got my point across. All right. It looked like a ditzy blonde didn't know what was going on, and the band was so damn loud I had to fire the band. Fired you are. Too loud, band. Because I started the first spiritually based talk show on the YouTube that would be an internet radio and YouTube experience, and I always have guests on, and each guest that comes on is special and unique, and I've had many. If you go back and see some of my older videos, predictions for 2020 started happening when I made my first couple of videos in October of last year, and I started to do the speed read, and nobody else does the speed read but me. I think it's just one of my specialties, but I do very, very fast readings, sometimes for the entire zodiac. And I actually did the last solstice, and I'm going to do it again on this coming solstice, the 20th, 21st. I did the speed read for all the signs with busted ribs. So if anybody's had rib contusions, you know you can't breathe, it hurts. But when I'm out of body channeling, I was able to do it. I was in my friggin' bathrobe, and I had the camera on the cards, not on me, because I looked rancid that day. Who the heck could put on makeup and really lipstick? I couldn't even breathe. But when you're working with spirit energy, bing, bang, boom, suddenly the reading started to come. And then I started to lose breath, and I had to cut it. But I got my point across. The point was that if you're not ready to go into the vortex, pardon me, Ed McMahon wants to give me a subscription. Pain in the ass. They always call when they're not supposed to. These stupid salespeople. I can't take it anymore. I'm on the list. Don't call. I'm going to throw the phone out the window soon. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So we are unable to load, and we are recovering. We are connecting. Now we're back. See how it goes? They stop, they start, they connect me, then they don't connect me. So that's the thunderstorm outside. Always happens. But if this particular upload doesn't come through, I'll do it again. I'll stay live all day long, and you can just show up. Like, I'm always on call, right? And I spoke to one of my friends last night, and turned them on to this show. And I'm glad that you were turned on to the show, because this will help in many capacities. And I always say, next bus, please. All right? There's no such thing as people that you have to hold on to. Hey, I don't care what people say and think any longer, because I'm not being paid to think and feel what other people think and feel about me. I'm being paid to work and help you people. That's my job. So I'm being paid to think and feel what I'm supposed to say to that individual client. And yesterday I did some very, very powerful spiritual guided meditations. And people don't know about guided meditations, but you can stay home. Okay, you don't have to be on camera. You can listen on the phone, and you can tape it. And I guide them spiritually to their goal. So I'm going to give you an example. Since we don't have people calling in right now, we're going to do some, lessons how to do this. And my hair is just so unreal. Anyhow, I don't really care. We're going to get the point across. I created and also hold a patent to what is known as jumping into your twin. Now, we are all manifesting goals. Okay, and I always tell you the 3 keys to reaching the goal, if I get with the law of attraction, are: number 1, you have to feel it. You have to have the passion to feel what the end result is going to be like. Let's say we're driving a Maserati. Have the passion to feel it and imagine in your life that you've got the steering wheel. You're going 150 on I-10 and you're in the middle of the Mojave Desert and you're in California and there's no cops and you can continue speeding and you're enjoying the hell out of life. You got on great driving gloves and, you know, you don't have to stop for gas. You can just keep on going and you feel the wheel in your hands. And you just feel the capacity of the motor and you smell it and you just envision and have the passion of that energy. Second key, okay, is the already imagined goal attained. The car is parked in the garage. It's nice and clean. It's been detailed for you. And maybe you're thinking about buying another car in a different color, but you've already got it. It has happened already. Let that go. It's happened already. Third, ask God for it. Hello from Turkey. Yasu. I think that's how, well, that's Greek. Hey, I love you from Turkey. And I'm saying hello. I see you and I feel you. See, I reach people all over the world. Turkish. I love Turkish coffee. I wish you could read my cup. That would be great. Oh, Turkey. How is the weather in Turkey? Hello, my dear baby dolls. Hello, my loves. My love from Turkey. Oh, I love to turn this on. I'd like to know, and the rest of the world would like to know. Murtaza. That's how I say your name. Murtaza. Okay, tell me, what is the situation with the COVID-19 in Turkey? And how did you find me and hear about me? I'm interested to know. And please ask a question. Any question you like. Here we go with Turkey. Oh, I love you too. How did you find me? Please tell me. I love you too. See? Please tell me, how did you find me? And what is your question? And don't be bashful. Don't be bashful about anything unless you're naked for the first time in front of me. You might want to be bashful and cover up. I always win at strip poker. That's why I walk home with my clothes on. Tell me more now about Turkey. How's the weather? How's the COVID-19? And how did you find out about me? And what is your question? Because I will answer anything for you. Anything. I'm going to find some hearts for you. Murtaza asked me a question. Oh. Strong and beautiful woman. Am I going to get a proposal? What sign are you? I'm a strong and beautiful woman. What sign are you, my love, from Turkey? I might be going on a long trip and never coming back, guys, but I'll still live stream from Turkey. I'm waiting for this to see. Please ask a question. How did you find me and how are things in Turkey? If anybody else needs to start writing in, go ahead. Space is all here for you. Did you see my candles? You see what I make? I donate a lot of the smaller ones. When the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts had their fundraisers, I donated 20 little ones for positive influences in their lives. And they had to burn it with their parents. But I don't think they wanted to burn it. I think they just wanted to keep it near the Christmas tree and stuff because it looks so festive. But they got the point, and I helped the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. Kiss you? Never. Never on the first date. You better not let this thing get out of hand, honey, because I'm going to have to tell you to go back to Turkey and let's keep it clean. This is a family show. I know it's my deep voice that gets you all the time. I'm not going to kiss you. You're going to ask a question, and I'm going to answer it for you. Otherwise, we're just going to know that you are very fond of me, and I think that's lovely. Flattery gets you everywhere. Money gets you further. We're waiting for the gentleman that loves me here from Turkey to ask a question. I got to move this thing along, baby dolls. Let's start putting some cards out. All right. When you want to change the energy on something, especially when you're reading cards, you bang them like that. Okay? You talk to your spirit. That's just the way I was showed, old school. Okay. So let's start putting out some for the collective, and we'll see what's going on. Let's see what Murta's got going on up his sleeve here, if he truly does like me. This is how you check. Ask your question. I tell you no lies. But what happened with your finances here? Something didn't go well with your finances. I see this. Someone stole your money or took money from you. Hugs and kisses and love. We're not reaching the point other than I know. Thank you very much. I'm sure there's many other gents that are in the same area as you in Turkey, but I've got to help the others. So thank you so kindly. Moving along. Moving along. So we were talking about Groucho Marx, and I told you guys I used to watch the Marx Brothers. Remember Harpo? He never spoke. He could actually speak very, very fluently. He spoke like 6 languages. Very intelligent guy, but his shtick was he was silent. Okay, and the Marx Brothers, they were a team. Okay, and Groucho Marx started off, and he had a mustache that was electrical tape. Nobody knew. He had to do something fun, different, and he had to get his audition. So he took a piece of electrical tape from behind the stage, from the stagehand, and he put it right over. And that's how he became Groucho Marx. He didn't have real glasses. They were fake glasses with just, horn-rimmed glasses, and he fit right in. And he was hysterically funny, dry sense of humor, like me. So dry, it's like well-aged wine. Mellow Marshmallow is back. I knew you were going to show from Lithuania. I'm getting the Europeans today. Oh, Mellow, how are you? Hi, Cheryl. How are you today, darling? Dropping by to say hi to you, lovely lady. Oh, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, and I hope that you're doing well, too. I'm doing fantastic. And I have all my loves here, people who are watching from many different countries and states, from their homes, from their cars, from their bathrooms, I think. At this particular point, someone's doing something. But we've got everybody. I'm interested. Have you started writing about more on the phenomenal book that I can't wait to read? I'm so glad to hear that you're doing, and I am so glad to feel the energy that you're doing well, because how far have you come since I started working with you? These live chats help people. Okay, a lot of people weren't working today because of certain situations. I can't stop. If I commit to a certain time, I am there. Okay. Yes. You just finished the 18th chapter. Start publishing immediately. Copyright Library of Congress in the United States. Publish in the United States, and then publish in your own country. Okay. Get it kicked over here, and then you're going to get it 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom, sold. Okay. And we're going to have a book signing party for you when we're all together. How about that? Okay, whether I travel over there or you travel over here or we do it through Skype, we're going to have a book signing party, and it will be phenomenal. Okay, sign about 20 books, send them my way, I'll pay for the shipping, and I'm going to sell them online here for you. How's that? Okay, we'll have the book signing party on the 12 o'clock live chat.
Okay, that's how I think we're going to have to work it, because I don't know how long this COVID stuff's going to last and how long Barnes & Noble is going to be in business. I do know that Jeff Bezos better hurry up and watch out, because there's other companies that are going to creep crawl right on up and sell books cheaper. So, and they're going to pay their people better too. So, how many chapters do you think you're going to do? 20 in this book? I think 20 is going to finish it up, because you're going to have a character analysis for the 2 other books I see. She writes, I'm actually writing in English, not Lithuanian. I want to release it in the broader horizon. Excellent. And I thank you so much, dearie. I can't wait to finish it. Yes, you shall. See how I just gave you the influence and you manifested on your own. And she writes, I love being on your videos, even just listening to them. Oh, this is a lovely place to be. God bless you. God bless you for those immortally true words. And it really helps me, because I know I'm doing the right thing. You see the hugs and kisses I got from somebody from Turkey? Show me the ring and then we'll talk. After that, I'll let you know. But Mello here can take my back and she'll let you know where to deposit the ring. Okay, I'm a size 5. I have small fingers. As you can see, I like things very big and flashy. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Okay, keep calling in, guys. You're doing great. Next one's today. She's going to stop in and say hi, I know. And people in the outfield that I know watching, thank you so much. I send you blessings for being in the chat room and feeling the love and the energy. If you don't ask questions, guys, I can't answer anything for you. Okay, I'm going to have to do the monologue, continual monologue. Oh, somebody is emailing, and will my son get into community college next year? I don't know what college is going to be like for your son next year, but yes, he's going to get into 3 other colleges too, but you want him to stay home and commute. Oh, okay. This is on the email, because they don't want to go on to the live chat, because they want to preserve their anonymity. That's okay. And Marshmallow says, aha, I've seen the person from Turkey. I assume it's a guy. So tell me, the guy from Turkey, what's he look like? What do you think he looks like? Because he's not revealing anything other than probably from Nigeria. I get a lot of that too. But what are you going to do? Flattery is everything, right? Makes you feel good. And at least people know, hey, yeah. And yes, the community college, sir. Yes, I don't know what college is going to be like in the States next in September. It's going to come around real soon. Probably going to be online. So it's going to be all right. It's going to do great. And he probably will get an acceptance letter very shortly. At this point, I think colleges are going to take people who have the money right away. You have the money for it. Are you in construction, sir? Because I feel you are. You make your own furniture. Well, I got construction. Well, that's building. Close enough for me. Mellow Marshmallow says, which reminds me that I've applied to college today for September. I hope that all goes well. Also sending the same thoughts for that wonderful woman or man's son. Isn't she just a doll? Oh, goodness. I am so proud of you. When I first met you, you did not have any of this positive energy. And in 3 weeks, you have turned the corner. And I thank God for the healing. And I thank God for you and the conviction that you have to love yourself. Because what did I tell you? I told you the secret. Yes, get rid of the toxic people in your life. So far, it's been a half an hour, and we're having a grand old time. If you're not having fun, oh well, make a hot dog and pretend you're at the ball game and go out to the ball game. What can I tell you? This is the best fun I've had in a long time, since yesterday. And actually, I'm losing my voice. That's all right. I sound a little husky. Maybe that's why our friend in Turkey Worky keeps writing these things, driving them up the wall. At least I'm not working in Amsterdam. I have to call the person who works as an assistant, and then that person would have to go back and forth. Water, boy! Water, please! They have hearing aids they can't hear. Water, please! I'm never going to get the water unless I get up and get it myself. It's all right. I'll deal with it. I used to do all the readings for American Express before 9/11 in the rotunda there, Cousins. Okay, I did the Millennium Party for American Express with several other psychic intuitives. They rented out all of Madison Square Garden, and that was a long time ago, folks. And I was reading fast, no break, no bathroom break, a line that went round and round and round, and everybody got 5 minutes. If you could do a person's reading in 5 minutes, that's one question, boom, 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 answered. And they had to see cards. What is the weather like for you there? Well, today it's like 66 and it's going to rain. And it's been on and off into the 60s and 70s. How about you guys? See, Turkey went away. Couldn't handle that. Too hot in the kitchen. He doesn't have the ring. That's why. If he had the ring, he would say, I have a ring for you. And I'm going to propose on bended knee. If that ever happens on live chat, I'm going to be live chatting all day long, and we'll replay that. No. Now, Mello is writing a book that I predicted she would write 3 books, and she's almost done with the first one, which is a murder mystery. Can't wait for that one to come out. And I keep telling you artists, don't stop. Keep writing, keep creating, keep drawing, keep painting, keep writing music, keep playing the piano. I have a beautiful piano over there. It's a nice Yamaha, and it's a walnut petite baby grand. And I manifested that Yamaha. It used to be a black Yamaha upright, ebony finish. But this one, it also comes with a player piano CD. And I can load it up to the computer and I can play the piano all day long. And if I want to annoy my neighbors, it'll be the same song all day long. I wouldn't annoy my neighbors, but it has a special sound quality that I love. And one day I'll play it for you. It'll be in the background. Mel, it's supposed to be summer here, but it's chilly and windy. Welcome to the temperatures are not like they used to be, if you notice, right? So everything is shifting. The polar ice cap is melting. That's why we have to take care of Mother Earth. God is talking to us loud and clear. Things are changing. Do you play the piano? And yes, you do play the piano. Yes, I play the piano. Global warming, that's right. Yes, I play the piano and I had to practice 3 hours every day. And the guy I had to practice with, I couldn't stand the teacher, but my parents told me I had to do it. And I learned classical piano. And I said, man, can I play some freaking like modern music? Can I please? Where do you find this? So I went out to Sam Ash. I took the freaking bus from Fort Lee, got my ass on the bus, got to Sam Ash, figured out how do I get that. I'm walking on the highway from Garden State Plaza, get to Sam Ash, and I find this of sheet music, $10 back then, right? They're like $5 each. And I started playing, and I played by ear. So I said, you know something? Ma, you don't have to pay this guy anymore. I already know as much as I can. But I belong to the National Piano Guild, and I had to do recitals and everything. Boy, oh boy, talk about Pepto-Bismol at a young age. I started getting a bleeding ulcer at age 5. And I could never reach the pedal. Still can't. Anybody else have questions? Anybody else have thoughts, feelings? I always say this is like coming to a 12-step program that you don't know what program you're in. Hello, my name is Cheryl, and I'm a spiritual intuitive psychic clairvoyant with medium capability and also an artist. And if you want to say it's Serenity Prayer, always know the Serenity Prayer because it works for people who are not in 12-step programs. God grant me the serenity to change the things I can, the courage to change the things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference, or vice versa. So in other words, you ask God, help me to realize what I can change. Only me. I can't change the circumstances that surround me. I can manifest certain things, but I can only change myself. So if you're in a shit storm and you don't like the shit storm that you're in, get yourself out of it because you got yourself in there somehow. And you have to ask God for the serenity, the peace of mind to know what capability you have to get yourself out of that tornado and back into the good energy. Okay, sort of like the Wizard of Oz when she's been black and white flying round and round and round and lands on the witch. That was the scariest part when those legs went underneath the friggin' house. Nightmares forever. Nightmares. I could never wear those shoes anyhow. Let's see what's going on. The prayer is so beautiful. Prayers are so very beautiful and powerful thing. Yes, they are. You have to be closely rooted to your faith in everything you do in life because you don't know what's around the corner. I do sometimes, but you have to have peace of mind and make peace with your maker. Forgive and forget. It's not worth holding on to anger, but when you pray, you give everything up to God. You entrust God, spirits, guides, angels, saints are going to do their job and help because you're asking for it and you believe with conviction. All right, that's prayer. And God said in the Garden of Gethsemane, if you read the Bible, before he was captured by the Romans and enslaved, and he was actually shaking so hard, there's a special term for it, that he was shaking, he was actually beating sweat because he was afraid, he knew he was going to die. But he said, this is how we pray for those who are of the Christian faith. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy kingdom done on earth as it is in heaven. That's how he said, pray. To have faith and don't beg. He already knows what you want. He wants you to have the conviction that you trust 100% in him. That is the power of God, the Holy Spirit that we believe in. Don't beg and say, God, please give me this A on the test, or God, give me the girl, or God, give me this job. No, God, I need the job. Please hurry it along. And if it's the right job for me, I know you will get me hired. And it's a positive atmosphere, right? That's an example of prayer with conviction. The guy already knows what you want and need. It's already written in the stars before you were born, probably as you were being conceived. I don't want to see that thing in my mind. However, every spirit guide, angel is there to watch over you. They all know. And God knows exactly what you need and want. So I'm going to say it again. Conviction. God, I know I need that job. Please move time faster for me. Make it the job that is going to be the one that puts food on the table, the one that gives me the benefits, the one that gives me happiness and surrounds me with good people, kind people. It's a happy job. Because don't go to a job just because you're going to get paid. You're going to hate. Why bother? I mean, prostitutes, they hate their jobs. They have to do it. I'm going low on that totem pole, but it's an example of liking your job and soaring high. Brenda's here. I knew she was going to stop by and say hello. Hello, Brenda Terrell from beautiful Lake Ontario. Hello, my darling. How are you today? Look who's on with us, Mello. Mello finished her 18th chapter of her book. she's really rolling along. And Brenda, she does beautiful card readings. You got to call Brenda Tarot. Okay, she's on YouTube. And if you look on my YouTube channel, you can see that we talk to each other and we give each other compliments. And she's very easy to find. Just look for the beautiful brunette from Lake Ontario, Brenda Tarot. Here you go. She's also a Reiki healer, Reiki level 3 master. Guess what, Brenda? I got a proposal today, but I didn't get a ring on live chat. Somebody from Turkey sent me hugs, kisses, tons of times over. He told me he loves me. Just want to put the feather in your cap, Brenda. Think about that one. I'm doing great today. I'm doing great, and I know that you're doing great too. I saw the beautiful picture of the flowers on her table. She can just interior decorate like nobody else can. And she's putting together an oracle deck that I'm going to spotlight on my show here, whether it's on the live chat or any other YouTube that I put together. And let's see. I'm gorgeous. Oh, thank you so very much. How is the man from Switzerland? How is the man from Switzerland? I'm interested. Oh, what did I pick for you? Look what you got today, Brenda, your Ace of Wands. It's all happening. Remember I told you in 3? Yesterday I told you in 3, we're going to hear the good news. So is it 3 o'clock? Is it at 3 o'clock today? Is it the 3rd day that you've been waiting? Something here. Look what you got, darling. Look, look, look. It fell out of my hand. This is the energy of Cheryl Rose working for you. Oh, take this to the bank. Brenda, now, everybody take a look at that card. That is the energy, okay? That's the Ace of Wands. If you Google it, I'm sure you will all learn very quickly the Ace of Wands. And for those who are learning tarot, let this be the one that you know convicts what I said yesterday, that Brenda's card deck's coming out. Mellow Marshmallow, Ace of Wands is a spectacular card. Oh, yes, it is. And congratulations to Brenda. And gifts of abundance and exciting events are coming to you. Yes, they are. Yes, I'm so happy. Brenda is just a rock and roll. And look, we all rock and roll here. We got powerful energy because we work it. But there's other people who are listening that I know you're not on here, and that's okay. I know who's there. I'm psychic. So you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad. You're learning as well. You know, there's no quiz at the end of the day. It's take home. Look, Brenda, I want to show you what I make. Up, Barbie body. Yes, I do. I have a body of a Barbie doll. Look, Brenda, this is what I make. These are my candles. This particular candle is for new doors opening. And this is the medium-sized candle. People have written into me on the email asking me, what are my magic candles all about? And see, I send them all over the country. I make them by hand. And this one's for new doors opening. I'm going to show you money. Oh, I've got somebody else. Veronica Weber, how are you? Veronica, welcome to the channel. I am phenomenal, baby doll. How are you? Tell me, ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies. This is the one for money. Green. See how beautiful? See? And you do not put these in any jar to burn or vase. These go, this is all spiritually infused with my oils and mojo. So the spirits take on their own unique manifesting powers with you, and they expand and open up. So put them in a big spaghetti pot, a big bowl that has a big lip, because it will burn continually until it's out. Figure like 5 to 7 days. Depending on how you manifest, it'll probably burn in 1 day. This is a medium size. I do love, health, wealth, harmonious. I don't do divorce or breakups. I don't do the negative. You have to do that one on your own. Let's see what Veronica. Oh, you're so good, you guess. Let's turn that into a positive. I am good, I know, because you're here. So now you're going to start manifesting, and you just changed the energy to Terrific Tuesday's energy from I'm good, I guess, to I'm good, I know, because I'm here. See how that energy changed? That means you can start making your manifestations come to light because we have the big eclipse coming up. And I do think that we should all do something on that full moon. Make sure you have your plan, get your goals written down. We're up to 45 minutes so far. Veronica, you're entitled to one question. Please ask it now that I gave you some hope for the future. Barbie doll body. That's hard to say. Barbie doll body. How did you know I have a Dolly Parton figure? Using your imagination from the waist down? So I don't know you. Let's take a look and ask. Veronica says, yes, you may ask me something. Go right ahead. Ask away. Waiting for the asking of the question. The silence is deafening. Ask the question, ask the question, ask the question. Do not be shy. I've seen it all, heard it all. I'm so happy to have you here and grace the channel. Please ask away. I have 10 minutes left, so please ask away. And I'd like to know how you know I have a Barbie doll body. You're imagining it in your mind because I have a Barbie doll face like here. And I talk, Barbie doesn't talk. Her arms are too long and her legs are too long. Please ask, Veronica. You're asking for a hall pass to go to the ladies' room. You certainly may have it. The key's over there. Come on, ask the question, darling. Unless you don't want to ask. Marshmallow, lead her on. Wow, Marshmallow loved the blue one. This one is like a blue purpley one, and this is a particular one is for new doors opening. So the new doors are opening. When you burn this, you have to envision and write down on a piece of paper, what door do you want open for a new job, a new love life, to move into a new home, to be able to have the freedom to do something, change everything in your life. This is the new doors opening. Bye-bye, sweetheart. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye, Brenda, she says to you. How kind and sweet. Veronica, why do people bullying just because I have autism? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Autism is not a crime and not a death sentence. People who are bullying you, I want them to stop. And they're bullying you because they are insecure with themselves and they have nothing else better to do. They are focusing on something that is a challenge that you are overcoming with your beautiful personality and your beautiful heart. And they cannot understand how you do it. So when somebody is in a situation like you, the challenge is being met, okay? And they don't like to see that being met, so they're trying to put you down. So what you need to do, how old are you, sweetheart? How old are you? All right, Brenda, you have to run. You have a reading. Go, 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 go. Talk soon. Love to you and all. Okay, Veronica, how old are you, darling? And who do you live with? And who is doing this to you? Please let me know. I have 10 minutes left, and we're going to make sure that we take care of this right away. You're 14 years old. Okay, well, you know you really have to be 16 to be on this show. But, well, 2 years is not that bad. But there's enough people here on this particular show that can tell you it's children in school that are doing this to you. And are they doing it online? Which means you have to get your parents involved. If kids at school, online, are they doing this to you because you can't be in front of the kids? and you don't have autism to the point that you can't speak or write because you don't misspell one word. I hate when this happens to poor people. No, not on my watch. No, we take care. I have just placed a very nice family in a particular community for people who have autism, but there are certain levels of autism that need to be identified, and then they can be placed into a community where the doctors can help them deal and grow online and at school, just as I said. Now, I want you to tell your mom and your dad, and then they will go to the school, and you will have to bring with you everything that's online. Do not delete anything. Okay? Lawsuits, as I had explained, speak. You don't want to have to get a lawyer, but you might. So I'm giving you some information here to a 14-year-old just to make sure. I want you to know that if there is help, it's going to stop, but you have to get your mom and dad involved. Is that agreed? And not to delete anything from the computer, and don't write back to them. Do you understand? Don't write back to the kids. Melanie Marshmallow, school's usually the worst time in people's lives. Don't I know it? I went to Catholic high school. Oh my God. Comes some ugly family lives, yes. And ask your parents to help you if you have to. Change the school. Never be afraid of that. Thank you. See, Mellow Marshmallow, I loved it. Thank you. And Veronica, I'm not to tell my dad, but I will tell my mom. But the thing is that I don't, you don't want to tell the school. Okay. You're going to have to change schools. First of all, you're going to have to tell your mom. You please tell your mom, because the only way you're going to get help is change the school if you don't want the school to know, because you're afraid of what they're going to do to you. I don't know who that is. Throw that phone over there. Ed McMahon is calling. I don't want any subscriptions. Please make sure you call your mom. Talk to your mom. Show her what we spoke about here. Everything here you can take back. This is a timeless video. Okay, it shows all the names and everything, and the time you called into me, and what I said to you. Okay, so you have to tell your mom. You have to tell your mom, and then you will be taken to another school and far away from those other children, and then your mom can address the issue with the kids and the principal and the attorney. See? Understand? I can't go further with this because I'm not out of time, but I'm limited in what I can say to you, honey, okay? As far as legal things, I can tell you, talk to your mom, show her the computer, don't erase anything, don't talk to the kids, okay? I know you're scared shitless. That's why you called me, and it's okay. I'm here to help you, but I can only tell you so much. My fiduciary duty to you is to make sure I send you to the right spot so that you can get the help. Okay? And I can tell you that your future is going to be beautiful. And this happens to everybody in some way, shape, or form, whether or not you have autism or braces or glasses or a weight problem, okay, or you have a speech impediment, or you go like that and you can't help it, things like that. It's called growing up. And sometimes that's the roughest time. School, look, COVID-19 is going to help you because you're not going to be in school. It's going to be all online. Okay, and you should be in a school for people with autism. There are special schools. Mellow Marshmallow, most importantly, don't be afraid to ask to help parents. She's scared about her dad because I think the dad is a very militant man and a narcissist. I'm sorry to tell you that, hon. I'm scared to go to the father. And 14-year-old girls don't go to their dads unless they already have a bond built up. Okay, I think the dad is a problematic individual. I'm sorry to tell you. All right, so you should be in a school specially treated for people who have autism. That's number one you have to tell your mom about. Okay, now I think we handled that. You're okay with that, honey? I don't want to let you go without saying you're all right. Thumbs up. And every day I'm here, Monday through Friday, 12 noon. Where do you live? What city do you live in? Don't tell me around the corner because I'll go right to the school. We're not going to find out right now, but I want to thank everybody for showing up today to Cheryl Rose Spirit Guidance and doing our live streaming, or what I believe is live streaming, live. Show up and have fun with Cheryl Rose and learn something, be something. The phone never stops. Now there's a clientele calling because we're over and done with, and they all want to get their readings in. I always will have time for readings for everybody, whether they are on the spiritual guidelines or any other guidelines. Okay, 201-708-3841, or you can email me at CherylRose1966@gmail.com. Now, I'm also on 2 radio shows that I started on the Spreaker Radio. Spreaker Radio is free. Log on to Spreaker and look for my shows, Let's Talk with Cheryl Rose and Heal Us. Mellow Marshmallow, if I've learned anything, it's that your phone number never stops ringing. I know. You should see when I have all lines lit up. It's like Grand Central Station and I have my headset on. After I hang up with these people, I have 5 readings to do today. So I have to have my voice well protected. I will have my cough drops, my tea, and I'll have a lot of water. But don't forget, if you like the candles, you tell me, you email me, okay? And we'll talk about what you like, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, it's been a wonderful, wonderful hour. And again, we'll see each other tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be another beautiful day. And every single day is beautiful because we're together, okay? There's love in mass quantities, and one person's love washes off on the other, and we support one another. I'm sorry about my eyes, guys. Sometimes it looks like my eyes are a little droopy. That's because I had a surgical mishap last year when they gave me an overdose of propofol anesthesia, and I was left paralyzed after I died. But I healed myself. But sometimes my eyes still don't look they look like I had a couple of drinks. But that's okay. They're bedroom eyes, I guess. That's what the doctor told me. See? Anyhow, I have my assistant in the other room taking all these notes down. But if they look that way, it's because I'm still healing and my eyesight is improving every day. And I was not able to walk, talk, hold. I had to learn how to play piano all over again to use my hands. That's how come I made my candles again. Okay? This takes a long time, the carving and everything. You have to use your hands. So I healed myself. There's a video on me. Go to some of my YouTubes, how I healed myself and how we heal ourselves from the inside out. God created us with all the tools we need to heal ourselves, but you have to give it up to Him first. Just like my little autistic friend here, you will be healed. Okay. Turkey is not going to let up. Unless you have a ring, my honey, I appreciate that you keep letting me know that I'm beautiful and that you love me. Mellow Yellow, enjoy your life. Hope things continue. Oh, she's so sweet. All right, we're going to keep in touch with one another. We're going to say goodbye for now. Arrivederci. Ciao. And thank you so very much for being a part of this lovely family. I love you all. God bless. Be well. Until we meet again. And I hope for the new people who have started watching the show today that this meets with your favor and you have found some laughter and love. God bless. Now, how we shut this thing off. End stream with sound.